Introducing ARC, the safe and affordable way to drive. Do you need a way to pick up and drop off your kids to and from school? Want to get a car to and from church safely and comfortably? Then use ARC, a dedicated car service for schools and churches. You can use the Book Now or Book Later feature. The Book Later feature means you can secure a ride night or day, or even a week before the day you want to go out. All ARC drivers have passed through 3 layers of security checks: financial liability, reputable guarantors, and criminal background checks. We check to make sure that they don't have any undue burdens, cases, or loans with any financial institutions that could pressure them into crime. We have very high standards for the quality of persons that can stand in as guarantor for our drivers. We also check with relevant security agencies to make sure that they are not involved in any criminal activity that can compromise rider safety. You can pay via cash, debit card, or bank transfer at the end of your trip. For a safe and affordable way to drive, use ARC.
It ain't easy. They must be mine. Cause if I die today, nobody gon' die with me. I know my child. If I go broke today, I won't never hear my phone ring. I know my child. I don't send nobody. I'ma keep doing my thing. And if you're feeling me now, then let me hear you sing. My child, every me. My child, every me. My child, every me. You may allow. My child, every me. My child, every me. My child, every me. Oh, dollar, he let you go. Then they ask me, how much money you they carry? You don't old now when you go marry. You should say now you wasting chassis. I be right back. See, go pay. Is everything cool with you and me say? Everything cool with you and we say. I can walk and they talk, but I won't stop cause I got too much money that won't be my fault. Now my God said so, no be by force. Mama and motto, of course. Got to be me simple, of course. Shy every me, it's you all a movie. Lie, my shorty, hello, let's go. If I die today, nobody gon' die with me. I know my child. If I go broke today, I won't never hear my phone ring. I know my child. I don't send nobody. I'ma keep doing my thing. And if you're feeling me now, then let me hear you sing. My child, every me. My child, every me. My child, every me. You may allow. My child, every me. My child, every me. My child, every me. Oh, dollar, you let it go. See, come back. For your mind now, you can say you got talent. Shit, not only you and they gon' give it dustband. And it flex and it flex, but I no sense, and no way. Enemies can't stop me, no way. If you pop, by the throw away. Made a young, made a talk, I will never ever stop, cause I got so much money that won't be my fault. Never my God said so, no be my fault. Mama, motto, of course, I keep me simple, of course. Try every me, it's all a movie. Lie, my shorty, I know, let's go. Nobody gon' die with me. I know my child. Go broke today, I won't never hear my phone ring. I know my child. I don't send nobody. I'ma keep doing my thing. And if you're feeling me now, then let me hear you sing. My child, every me. My child, every me. My child, every me. You may allow. My child, every me. My child, every me. My child, every me. I know some people just love to they hate me. I seen the comments on Linda and Kitchi. I know some people love to they underrate me. There's no mistaking, I'm elevated. If they could kill Jesus and he was perfect, say what they want about me cause I'm worthless. So when they put you to the test, just do your best and let God do the rest. And enemies stress, I'm a living witness, I'm the proof. Nothing is impossible and that's the truth. You can achieve if you plan to. If I can make it, man, you can too. They say my skin no fresh, it got to be bleached. This hair really no fine, I want to filtrate. I don't they puff up, I'm getting too much stress. And I got a big head, I'm blessed with too much brain.
Hello, beautiful people. I'm super stoked and excited to be on your way again this great day. I double dare you, your life is not going to be the same again after today's broadcast. In case you're joining me, my name is John Oguche, the one and only business and life coach. Today's session is going to be an off the hook session. It's one session you don't want to miss for anything. And because you're a person of love, you want to share this broadcast so that everyone you love get to watch with you. If you're listening to me and I'm audible enough, please can you indicate for me? If you can see me, if I'm audible enough, if you can see me, can you just slap the love button and indicate in the comment section? Share with me very quickly where you're listening to me from. I will be so glad to know where you're listening to me from. It will act as a booster for me to get started properly. Thank you so much. If you just joined in, I encourage you, please share this broadcast. Ensure it goes beyond you. Today's session is going to be something that you will not recover from in a hurry. Ladies and gentlemen, you can hardly recover from a good start. Hey, share this broadcast. Please share it 10 times. Let it go beyond you. Share this broadcast 10 times. Share this broadcast 10 times. So good to be out here again to do this. I'm about to communicate value of immeasurable impact. I'd like you to share this broadcast. Ensure someone you love get to tune in. Ensure someone you love get to tune in. You don't want to listen to these alone. It's a beautiful Saturday evening in the beautiful city of Abuja, Nigeria. And I'm broadcasting live from my home office. I like you to please share this broadcast. I'm about to share some things that will leave you transformed for good forever. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't want anyone you love to miss this. You don't want anyone you love to miss this. I've been all excited about today's broadcast, and I know the excitement is meant for someone. Please share this broadcast and ensure it goes beyond you. Ensure so we can get some few persons to join before we get started. So this broadcast is it's actually a continuation of what we started before. If you want to thrive in 2022, you must do these things. If you are excited like I am excited, please can you drop it in the comment section? Share with me how excited are you? Are you excited to be tuned in? Are you excited to be tuned in? I'm super excited to be doing this evening. This is what I live for. I'm so excited today. I'm so excited today. I'm so excited to be able to do this. If you're as excited as I am, can you just drop a comment in the comment section and check your body to this powerful track made for you by the amazing Banky W.
You can achieve if you plan to. If I can make it, man, you can too. They say my skin no fresh, it got to be bleached. This hair really no fine, I want to filtrate. I don't they puff up, I'm getting too much stress. And I got a big head, I'm blessed with too much brain.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited to be able to do this today. Please share this broadcast so we can get started. Share this broadcast so we can get started. If you will thrive in 2022, you must do these things. If you will thrive in 2022, you must do these things. If you will thrive in 2022, you must do these things. And very quickly, as I get further confirmation about my audio and video quality, I'll get started. I'm super excited to be able to do this. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you tuned on with me already, please, I'd like you to get your notepad, to get your pen, so you can take notes. That's how to be noted in life. If you do not take notes, you will hardly be noted in life. If you can watch me, if you can see me, if my audio quality is good to go, I want you to drop it in the comment section. Say good to go, good to go. If you can hear me and my audio quality is good to go, just drop it in the comment section. Good to go, good to go. So I can get started. If you will thrive in 2022, you must do these things. If you will thrive in 2022, you must do these things. Good to go, so we can get started. If my audio quality is good to go, if you can see me very clearly, just indicate good to go. Drop that statement in the comment section so we can get started. Now, very quickly, just a quick recap from our last session. If you will thrive in 2022, you must do these things. You must be clear, number one. You must have clarity about the things you want to deliver in the year 2022. You must be clear about them because clarity ensures certainty. Clarity guarantees certainty. Clarity, you cannot receive what you have not perceived. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Clarity is key. If you will thrive in the year 2022, you must be clear. Well, as far as your eyes can see, you will have. What you cannot see, you cannot leave. What you cannot see, you cannot leave. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will thrive in the year 2022, clarity is key. Clarity is key. It's a non-negotiable if you will thrive in 2022, because you cannot live in a world you haven't seen. God in his good nature cannot give you a land you haven't previewed. Right? So clarity is key. You must have it penned down what you desire to receive this year 2022. It must be clear to you. It must be clear to you, right? You must have it. You must have it before you. You must become one with what you want to deliver on in the year 2022. Clarity is key. See, the future you have not seen, you cannot live in. Clarity ensures speed, because speed is useless where there is no clarity. Clarity ensures predictable destination. Where there is no clarity, motion is useless. Because where there is no clarity, all you have is gross darkness. And where there is gross darkness, two things happen. You cannot see and people cannot see you. And when you cannot see and people cannot see you, you cannot rise. Because rising, motion is predicated, is determined by sight. Clarity. You must have clarity this year. You must have clarity. What you want to deliver on, that thing you want to. For example, if you are supposed to be given an award of excellence, what will the award of excellence be given you for? What will it be for? The award of excellence. If we're supposed to award you with the award of excellence, what will it be for this year? You must have it penned down. It must be clear to you. You can do it. Clarity this year is a non-negotiable. If you will do well, if you will thrive in the year 2022, clarity is key. Where there is gross darkness, only those who have clarity thrive. Where there is gross darkness, only those who have clarity thrive. And we have not been promised a world that will get better. Gross darkness will yet come upon the world, but only those who have clarity, only those who have vision will thrive. You don't want to negotiate the law of clarity this year. You don't want to do that. Number two, we said you must be wired for whatever endeavor you want to undertake this year. You must be wired for it. You don't judge a fish's competence by climbing a tree. That's not where he's wired to succeed. That's not where he's wired to deliver predictable excellence. You must be wired. you must go on a task, on assignment for which you are wired and fired to deliver predictable excellence in. By so doing, you don't struggle. You should operate this year from your comfort zone, from where you're naturally gifted. Outside of that is frustration you will get. If you operate in an endeavor that you are not graced for, all you get is disgrace. I take that again. So can someone put that down? When you undertake an endeavor that you are not graced for, all you will get at the end of the day is disgrace. You want to undertake assignments, or you want to undertake endeavors this year that for which you are wired for. You want to come on. Birds don't go to fly school, and fishes do not take swimming lessons. Guys, fishes are wired to swim, like birds are wired to fly. You want to find an endeavor for which you are wired for, so you don't have to struggle. And I'll be continuing from the last point, from the last key, from the last thing you cannot do without in the year 2022. If you will thrive, you must seek knowledge. And I said that only those who know will glow in the year 2022. Only those who know will glow. You don't want to be laid back this year. You don't want to be laid back this year. Only those who know will thrive. Very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, put that down. Only those who know will thrive this year. Only those who know will glow this year. Listen to me. The book of Ecclesiastes, a passage of scripture I love very much, says, Ecclesiastes 10 verse 15, it says, the labor of the fool wearies them. The labor of fools wearies them, for they do not even know how to go to the city. Did you hear that? The labor of fools wearies them, for they do not even know how to go to the city. The labor of fools wearies them. The labor of fools wearies them, for they do not even know how to go to the city. Only those who know this year will glow this year. To thrive in the year 2022, you want to pursue knowledge with all you have got. You want to seek after knowledge. You want to do all you can not to be laid back where the knowledge about your endeavor is concerned. You want to seek knowledge. The scripture says, buy the truth and sell it not. You want to go after knowledge. Same Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 10 says, if the axe is dull and its edge is unsharpened, more strength is required, more strength is needed, but skills bring success. Did you hear that? Skill, which is a direct product of knowledge. Knowledge. Skill, which is a direct product of knowledge, brings success. If the axe is dull and its edge unsharpened, more strength is required. But skill brings success. Skill, which is the direct product of knowledge. Only those who know this year would glow. You don't want to be laid back on the knowledge you require to thrive in the year 2022. You must be all out. You must be all out. Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen, just a minute. Only those who know will thrive in the year 2022. Only those who know will thrive in the year 2022. When the axe is dull and its edge unsharpened, more strength is required. But skill brings success. You want to go all out this year in pursuit of the knowledge you require to deliver excellently in the field for which you want to dominate this year. Listen to me, guys. Only those who know will be sought after this year. Only those who know will be sought after this year. Only those who know will be sought after this year. You don't want to be laid back. The labor of fools wearies them, for they do not even know the way to the city. They know the city, but they do not know the way into it. Whatever you desire to deliver on this year may be clear to you. You may have gained clarity about it, right, guys? You may have gained clarity about it. But to deliver excellently on it, you will need the knowledge required. You need the knowledge required. Very quickly, let's look at what Daniel said. Daniel 9, verse 32. It says, for those who know their God will be strong and they'll make exploits. Let me look at that. Let me look that up very quickly. Daniel 9, if I'm not mistaken. Daniel 9. Daniel. If you're gaining value, can you type it there? Say, I am gaining value. If you're gaining value, can you type it there and say, I'm gaining value? Only those who know will glow this year. Only those who know will glow this year. You don't want to be laid back. You don't want to be laid back. You don't want to be found wanting. You don't want to be found wanting this year. In the area for which you want to deliver excellence this year, you must know the how. You must know. Ladies and gentlemen, you must know. All those who know who will make exploit. Exploit is the direct product of those who know. Exploit will naturally go after those who know this year. These signs shall follow them who know. These signs shall follow them. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. These signs shall follow them. These signs shall follow them. Very quickly, I want to be sure about this. so we can forge ahead. Only those who know will glow this year. Only those who know will glow this year. 32, where are you? 32, where are you? 32:11. Where are you, Daniel? 11:32. Daniel 11:32. Let's see. 32. Those who do wickedly against the covenant, he shall corrupt with flattery. But the people who know their God will be strong and carry out great exploits. Those who know will carry out great exploits. Ladies and gentlemen, only those who know this year will carry out great exploits. Did you hear that? Only those who know this year will carry out great exploits. You cannot delegate knowing to someone else. If you will deliver excellently in that field of endeavor for which you want to deliver excellence this year, you must know. Those who know will make exploits. See, this is not debatable. Those who know will make exploits. Hosea says, God speaking in Hosea, he said, my people perish for lack of knowledge about the desire for which you want to deliver on. See, guy, you lack knowledge, so you cannot glow. Your exploit is hindered. Your exploit is limited to the degree to which you know. Ladies and gentlemen, your exploit is limited only to the degree to which you know. You cannot grow beyond what you know. To thrive this year, you must be knowledgeable. You must become knowledgeable. You can never become marketable until you're knowledgeable. Can someone put that down for me? See, your marketability is predicated upon your ability. Together, you cannot grow, you cannot increase, you cannot grow beyond what you know. Until you're knowledgeable, you cannot become marketable. See, knowledge is the major key that turns frustration into fulfillment. Did you get that? Knowledge is the one key that turns frustration into fulfillment, sweat into sweet, trials into testimony, and obstacles into miracles. Did you hear that? I take that again. Knowledge is the one major key that turns frustration into fulfillment, sweat into sweet, trials into testimonies, and obstacles into miracles. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Those who know will always be celebrated. Those who know will always be celebrated. You don't want to be laid back this year. This is the year you want to go all out in pursuit of the knowledge for which you need to deliver on your excellence. You cannot become marketable if you're not knowledgeable, because you will never grow beyond the knowledge. You can never grow beyond what you know. Ladies and gentlemen, only those who know will make exploit. Listen to me. Only those who know will make exploit. You don't want to be laid back this year. Only those. If you're in business, listen to me. If you're in business, listen to me. Your performance in that area, in any industry you want to excel in, your performance is largely dependent on the quality and the quantity of the relevant information available to you. Your relevance in your industry is determined by the quality and quantity of information, relevant information available to you. Show me a man who is an expert. Show me a man who is a professional in his field of industry, and I'll show you a man who is knowledgeable. A man who has hands-on knowledge about what he is selling. a man who has hands-on knowledge about what he's doing. Only those who know will be marketable. Only those who know are marketable. You cannot progress beyond the level of your mental prowess. My God, can somebody put that down for me? You cannot progress beyond the level of your mental prowess. You cannot, right? God cannot do for you what you are not mentally ready to handle. God cannot, there's a level of attention you will never command because of the goodness of God, because you are not ready to accommodate and entertain, or better still, serve that level, serve at that level of attention. This is the year you want to become incredibly marketable by the reason of your pursuit for knowledge. Listen to me, guys. By the reason of your pursuit for knowledge, you must be crazy for knowledge. Scripture says, buy the truth and sell it not. Your life, your progress, your excellence depends on it. You cannot go beyond what you know. You need to be ready to learn in order to become a market leader. Market leaders are lifelong learners. Did you hear that? Market leaders are lifelong learners. You cannot progress beyond the level of your mental prowess. You cannot progress beyond the level of your mental prowess. If you cannot handle it up there, you cannot handle it right here. What your mind cannot handle, your hand cannot carry. Only those who know their God will be strong and make exploits. You don't get in life what you want, ladies and gentlemen. You get in life who you are. By the reason of how much you have learned, by the reason of your content, that's who you are. Did you hear that? That's who you are. Nobody will reward you based upon how you look. Your container. You will be rewarded in life based upon your content, what you know. If you must serve this continent, you must have content. If you will be of help to this continent, you must have content. Only those who know will command exploit. These signs shall follow them, those who know. You cannot grow beyond what you know, ladies and gentlemen. Knowledge is a bailout this year. Only those who know will glow. Listen to this. Only those who know will glow, right? Only those. Ignorant business people are most likely narrow-minded people. Did you hear that? Your greatest mountain this year won't be people from your village. Your greatest mountain this year will be lack of knowledge, will be ignorance. And the word ignorant is actually a compound word. Those who are ignorant today are ignorant today because they ignore knowledge. Did you hear that? Ignore and rants. Ignorance, right? Only those who ignore knowledge are ignorant. Only those who ignore knowledge are ignorant, because knowledge now covers the earth as the water covers the sea. Did you get that? Knowledge today covers the earth, the world, as the water covers the sea. The people who are ignorant today are people who ignore knowledge. You don't want to be laid back this year. You don't want to be found wanting. When the axe is dull, much strength is required. But skill, which is as a result of knowledge, brings success. Skill brings success. Skill brings success. If you don't want to toil this year, if you don't want to toil this year, go all out for knowledge. Do all you can to become knowledgeable in the area for which you want to deliver excellence. Do all you can. Listen to me. This is an honest counsel, and I'm giving it to you for free. You must become knowledgeable if you will be marketable this year. You must become knowledgeable. You cannot perform beyond the level of your knowledge. Attempting to do business without learning the basic skill required is like cutting down a tree with an unsharpened axe. This is why many are putting in so much effort, because when the axe is dull, much strength is required, but skill brings success. Many people today are working like an elephant, yet eating like an ant. This is because their axe is dull. And when your axe is dull, much strength is required. So you are working hard. You're not working smart, because you are limited based upon what you know. Oh, how can I say this well enough? You are limited. You are as limited as what you don't know. You are as limited as what you do not know. Ladies and gentlemen, skill brings success. You are as limited as what you do not know. You must be all out this year in search, in pursuit of knowledge. You must be all out. If you listen to me, if you have money and you don't have knowledge, you are poor. Did you hear that? Can someone type that down for me? If you have money and you do not have knowledge, you are poor. If you have money and you do not have knowledge, you are poor. It's only a matter of time. You will soon be out of cash. Ooh, how do I prove this? Through wisdom is a house built. With understanding, the rooms are established. Proverbs chapter 24, very quickly. If you're gaining value, I'd like you to share. I'm gaining value. I'm gaining value. I'm gaining value. If you're gaining value. All right. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Through wisdom is a house built, and by understanding it is established. But by knowledge, the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. By knowledge, the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. It is knowledge that makes great wealth. It's not money that makes great wealth. Write that down. It is knowledge that makes great wealth. It is knowledge that makes enduring riches. It is not money. If all you have is money, you're broke. You see, the poor man only defines wealth from the dimension of money, and that's why he's poor. If all you have is money, you are poor. Through knowledge, by knowledge, where you got by knowledge, the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Through wisdom is a house built. What is wisdom? Wisdom is the rightful application of knowledge. Through wisdom is a house built. Through knowledge, your life will command exploit this year. Knowledge is a non-negotiable, ladies and gentlemen, if you will thrive this year. See, your praying and fasting cannot replace your knowledge. Your praying and fasting should not replace your pursuit for knowledge, because you can be a powerful Christian, but if you are not a knowledgeable Christian, you will still end up frustrated. I take that again. If you are a powerful Christian and you are not a knowledgeable Christian, you will still be frustrated, because it is through knowledge that the just is delivered. Did you hear that? If you are a powerful Christian but not a knowledgeable Christian, you will still be frustrated in life, because it is through knowledge that the just is delivered. Of all things that God could have cried out for, he said in the book of Hosea 4:6 that my people perish for lack of knowledge. Not knowledge about praying. You're always praying every now and then. Church halls are filled up every Sunday. Knowledge about what, ladies and gentlemen? When the axe is dull, much strength is required. But when it is sharpened, skill brings success. Through knowledge, listen to me. See, everything you're praying for will be delivered to you on the platform of knowledge. Through knowledge shall the just be delivered. Right? Through knowledge shall the just be delivered. Very quickly, as I round up on this, I'll still get back to this. I can't stop talking about this. I will still get back to this. Isaiah 33 verse 6. Isaiah 33 verse 6. Wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of your times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Did you hear that? Your stability this year is dependent on your well of knowledge. If there will be a casting down, right? If there will be a casting down on you this year, it's going to be traceable to your lack of knowledge, your inability to arm yourself with knowledge, your inability to decipher what to do, what not to do, how to do what you're doing, and how not to do it. The stability, wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of your times this year. If you will not be engulfed by gross darkness, you must become knowledgeable. You must become knowledgeable. You must become knowledgeable. You must pursue. The scripture says, buy the truth and sell it not. If you do not have it, and you shouldn't have clothes on your back. You should seek after knowledge, because your life depends on it. Listen to me. At the age of 12, Jesus was in the temple learning the ropes of his assignment. Luke chapter 2 verse 40. Luke 2 verse 46. Guys, I'm consulting the greatest business manual ever, the Bible. I'm consulting the greatest business manual ever. Oh, Luke chapter 2, verse 46. If you're gaining knowledge, please, I'd like you to type I'm gaining knowledge, and do well to share this broadcast. Share this broadcast 10 times. 10 times. Share this broadcast 10 times. Ensure someone you love is listening up. Where are you? Luke chapter 2, verse 46. Listen, guys. Listen, 46. Where are you? Now, so it was that after 3 days, they found him, who? Jesus, in the temple, sitting in the midst of the teachers, both listening to them and asking them questions. What was this guy doing at the age of 12? He was learning to know what he's called to do at the age of 12. Now, so it was that after 3 days, this young chap was away from his foster parent for 3 days in search of knowledge, in pursuit of knowledge, in the area for which he desired to deliver predictable excellence in. Now, so it was that after 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of the teachers, both listening to them and asking them questions. You see, while the poor man lived in assumption, the rich and wealthy man asked questions. While the poor man lived in the world of assumption, the rich and wealthy man, right, asks questions. Because questionnaires over time turns billionaires. While the poor man lived in the world of assumption, the rich and wealthy man asks questions. Because questionnaires over time turn billionaires. At the age of 12, Jesus was already learning. He could stay away from his earthly parent for 3 days. For 3 days in search, in pursuit of the knowledge he required, for the knowledge he needed to fulfill his assignment. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Only those who know this year will glow. You cannot become marketable if you're not knowledgeable. You cannot become marketable if you're not knowledgeable. You must go all out for knowledge this year. This is that year you want to give up everything you need to give up in order to pursue knowledge in the area for which you want to deliver excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot say this enough, but you see, there are things that your prayer, right? Your prayer cannot deliver. There are things that your fasting cannot deliver. There are things that your spiritual mentors cannot deliver. Because through knowledge shall the just be delivered. Through knowledge shall the just be delivered. Only those who know this year will glow this year. Only those who know, only those who know, only those who have answers will become leaders in their field of endeavor. Did you hear that? Only those who have answers will become leaders in their field of endeavor. Only those who have answers will become leaders in their field of endeavor. You don't want to be laid back this year. You want to go all out. Listen to me. Attend trainings that have to do with where you want to deliver excellence in. Read books. Books are the mental weights that your mind require for mental empowerment. If you have financial empowerment and you don't have mental empowerment, you will end in frustration. Read books. Go all out for knowledge. Read books. Go all out. Attend workshops. Take courses. Engage a coach. Your reach in life is largely dependent on a coach. Sign up for a coach. You must become knowledgeable in order to become marketable. Only those who know will be sought after. Only those who know will command great exploit. Daniel was sought after by 4 kings. Daniel was sought after by 4 kings. If you become a go-to person in the area for which you want to deliver excellence in, it's only a matter of time. You will command exploit. These signs will follow you. You must become knowledgeable. Your prayer and fasting cannot replace your knowledge, your pursuit for knowledge. Apostle Paul was teaching his protege Timothy, and he told him, study to show yourself approved, a workman who is not ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, in order not to be ashamed this year. You want to go all out for knowledge. You want to go all out for knowledge. You want to become one. You want to know. You want to know what you want to know your product back and forth. You want to be the best in the area for which you want to deliver excellence in. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is a key differentiator. If you will thrive this year, 2022, knowledge is key. You must get around those who are knowledgeable about what you desire. You must get around those who are knowledgeable. A companion of fools shall be destroyed. A companion of fools shall be destroyed. Your assimilation in life is largely dependent on your association with those who know. Only those who know will do exploit this year. Only those who know will do exploit this year. Listen, knowledge is the one major key that turns frustration into fulfillment, sweat into sweet, trials into testimonies, and obstacles into miracles. Ladies, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Through knowledge shall the just be delivered. I hope you're gaining something from today's broadcast, and I hope you have shared it. I hope you have shared it. I hope you've shared this broadcast. I hope you've shared this broadcast. What your prayer cannot do for you, your knowledge will do for you. The success of your prayer is predicated upon the knowledge available to you. Did you hear that? The strength of your prayer, right, in hard time is determined is determined by how knowledgeable, is determined by the relevant information available to you. Do not let your revelation hinder the revelation. Do not let your religion hinder the revelation that will deliver you this year. Do not let your revelation be hindered by your religion. You must go all out this year in search of knowledge. You must read books. You must take courses. You must attend trainings. You must pay for them. Because when you pay for them, you pay attention. When you pay for a book, you pay attention. What you should pay for, don't pray for this year. Knowledge seeking do not come cheap. If you don't want to be valued cheap this year, go for knowledge. Go for knowledge. People will value you this year based upon what you know, not based upon your container. It's based upon your content. To serve this continent, you must have content. You don't buy Coke. You don't buy Coke because of the Coke bottle. You buy Coke because of the content. It's not a bottle that makes it Coke. It's the content that makes it Coke. You're not who you are based upon your valuables. You are who you are based on your value. You must go all out for knowledge this year if you will thrive. It is through knowledge that your rooms are filled. It is through knowledge that your rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Now, verse 10 says, if you faint in the day of adversity, your strength, your knowledge is small. If you faint in the time of adversity, your knowledge is small. You cannot receive beyond the level of what you know. You cannot receive. It is to every man according to their ability. It is to every man according to their ability. It is to every man. You will receive according to your ability. What your mind cannot handle, your hand cannot carry. I wish above all things that you prosper, even as your souls prosper. If you will be ahead this year, you must be ahead with knowledge. Only those who know will be strong and do great exploit. Only those who know will be strong and do exploit. If you want to be relevant, you must have relevant information available for you. To be transformed this year, you must have information. Not to be informed, ladies and gentlemen, is to be deformed. Not to be informed is to be deformed. You want to go all out for knowledge. And you want to go, and it will only be a matter of time. Your result will become evidential. There is no expert who is a novice. There is no professional. There is no true professional who is a novice. You must know. You must know your onion. You must know what you're called to do. At the age of 12, Jesus was learning, was already learning. I'll get back on this in our next broadcast. I'll get back on this. Just a final word for everyone who is starting up a new endeavor. Just a quick counsel for anyone who is starting a new endeavor. Do all you can after gaining clarity. After gaining clarity, do all you can to start small. If you're someone who is starting up on a new venture this year, please do all you can to start small. After gaining clarity and after going all out in search of knowledge, do all you can to start small. This is my final word for everyone who is starting something this year. You're just starting. You're not on it. You're not on it before. It's not something you've been doing. It's something you just found you need to start doing. Maybe because you're gifted in that area and you're passionate about it, your heart goes there. You know it's what you're supposed to be doing, and you want to hit the road this year. You want to hit the, ladies and gentlemen, my honest counsel to you is to start small. It's only grave diggers that start from the top. Did you hear that? It's only grave diggers that start from the top. You don't have capacity as it is right now to handle the confrontation, to handle the challenges that happens at the top. It's only grave diggers that starts from the top. You must start small this year. If you're venturing into an endeavor, you for the first time, if it's something you're just starting, do well to start small. The reason some people fail in business is because they listen to wrong counsel and start from the top instead of working their way from the bottom up. The only thing that starts from the top is the grave. If you start from the top, you may be overwhelmed by the demand, stress, and the level of commitment required to stay at the top. You don't want to venture into that. You're just starting. You don't want to venture into that. You don't have the necessary experience and expertise to deal with the challenges at the top. So you don't want to start from there. You must start small. Starting from the top is the pathway to mediocrity or outright failure. Did you hear that? Starting from the top, right? Is the starting point, is the pathway to mediocrity or outright failure. You must work your way to the top. You must work your way. You must grow. Whatever grows, stay up, right? But if you jump up, you go back down. When you jump up, you go back down, right? But when you grow, you stay up. When you grow up, you stay up. But when you jump up, you come down. You want to do everything this year. You want to do everything this year right. Can you do everything right? Yeah. These you can do right. These you can do right. You want to start right by starting small. Starting a measure for which you can handle. Starting a measure for which you can handle. Start in a measure for which you can handle. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this broadcast is Calvary for someone. I'm out of my time now, and I would like to bow out. I'm out of my time now. It's hard to do that, but I have another fish to fry. Please share this broadcast. I'm sure it goes beyond you. And sure someone you love get to watch this. I know for a fact that it will be of immense help to anyone who wants to thrive this year. If you want to thrive this year, knowledge is non-negotiable. And if you're starting up on a new venture after gaining clarity, you want to start small. For further mentoring and coaching, I'm only a DM away. For further mentoring and coaching, I'm only a DM away. If you're watching me for the first time, you'll see me for the first time. My name is John Oguche, the one and only business and life coach. I'm a certified management consultant, a life and business strategist, and a wealth mentor. If you want to connect with me, you like to connect with me and engage with me, you can engage me. You can engage me on a one-on-one group coaching and training engagement via the WhatsApp number showing on somewhere on the screen there. Yeah. I'll be super excited to guide you on your way to becoming everything that God has assigned you to become. I'm super stoked and excited to have done this today. Please share this broadcast. Ensure it goes beyond you. I would love to do this again, but I will be that motivated if I see your share. If you think this is good enough to fly, if you think this can be a Calvary for someone, why not? Why not share? This is what should thrive. This is what should trend. Share. Share 10 times. What goes around comes back around. You don't want to be laid back on sharing truth like this. Share. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is a key differentiator in the marketplace of life. Share this. Let it go round. Let it go round. Let it go round. Ensure someone you love get to see this. Let it go round. I love you very much. And you see, when I say I love you, it's because I really do. I would like to engage with you in person. For further mentoring and coaching, I'm only a DM away. Ensure you have a restful and a fruitful weekend. You have a great evening, guys. Bye-bye.
Introducing ARC, the safe and affordable way to drive. Do you need a way to pick up and drop off your kids to and from school? Want to get a car to and from church safely and comfortably? Then use ARC, a dedicated car service for schools and churches. You can use the book now or book later feature. The Book Later feature means you can secure a ride night or day, or even a week before the day you want to go out. All ARC drivers have passed through 3 layers of security checks: financial liability, reputable guarantors, and criminal background checks. We check to make sure that they don't have any undue burdens, cases, or loans with any financial institutions that could pressure them into crime. We have very high standards for the quality of persons that can stand in as guarantor for our drivers. We also check with relevant security agencies to make sure that they are not involved in any criminal activity that can compromise rider safety. You can pay via cash, debit card, or bank transfer at the end of your trip. For a safe and affordable way to drive, use ARC.